Young Thug, hip hop's biggest hypocrite by Prince. Shout out Prince.
Right now, Young Thug
he be in the
is
stream
getting
sometimes.
accused of
Let's see.
snitching. Yeah, they saying Young Thug out of all people out here telling, which is wild because for years and years, even when he was in prison, he was dogging Gunna for snitching. Gunna took that Alfred plea. Thug was like, oh, he telling and he ran with it. But right now, the whole internet kind of going against Young Thug because some interrogation footage dropped the Thug, chatting it up with 12, telling him, I'll tell you anything you want to know.
Promises, make promises. Anytime you ever make you want to know anything, tell me. I'll tell you anything. But don't tell the world.
And so this footage came out. Now the internet,
wait, is he in a cod now?
Really got something to say about Thug right now. Footage came out. Now the internet and everybody really got something to say about Thug right now.
I did not hear that. Tell me anything? Yeah. Wow.
People were waiting for Thug to come out.
I did not know about that.
And as y'all gonna see in this video, the way he treating this situation is not it. This probably the worst look for Thug because honestly, since he got out of prison, he ain't been on the best run. Every time Thug pop out in the news, it's never for, oh, you know, he dropped
especially after what he's been tweeting all over Twitter talking about rats when nobody cares. He's talking about rats, street politics, this, that, and that. No, everyone's like, yo, just drop your project, bro. And then he got hit basically with his own karma, which is kind of crazy.
No reason to be this. But let's go back.
He snitched sadly.
Thug first got out. He finally free after years.
2 hours.
You know, Thug was about to come out. He was gonna be in that mode. I'm talking about straight dropping good music. Or at least the EP song.
If he drops mid, it's cooked. I mean, Thug's forever going to be a legend, but yeah, he should damn near low-key retire after that. I'm not gonna lie.
Thug got free, and
right?
Put his
I'd say just retire, bro.
And took the antics full force. Thug got out almost a full year ago, and the only thing
we
got from him is a single. And
if he knew he was gonna get caught, then he should have just dropped it before. He should have 6ix9ine Somewhere Laughing. Oh, 6ix9ine already popped out. 6ix9ine already went on IG Live. 6ix9ine already dropped all his IG stories. You didn't see that? 6ix9ine already popped it.
Real album release date, none of that.
If he would just shut up about snitching, he would have been in the situation.
He teased it. He was like, it's coming soon. It's coming June. It never came. So to this day, still no At the Prison Young Thug project. Then, you know, we compare to his #1 enemy right now, the nigga arch nemesis Gunna. Gunna on the run of a century. Gunna came out of prison. He dropped the album. He dropped the smash hit. Gunna changed the whole perception around his name because the music he was putting out was that good. But we can't say the same for Young Thug. Gunna done
and that's realistically, at the end of the day, all that the fans care about, bro. Like, we don't care about the street politics, whatever y'all, you know, street businesses. We realistically don't care about that, bro. At the end of the day, we just want to hear music, and I think that's why Gunna is winning.
Good album.
He's still dropping good music.
For years since he done got out of prison. Thug ain't even been out a full year yet, and all we've seen is controversy, no music. People really not liking the music that he done put out. It's not looking too hot for Young Thug.
Yeah, it's all about the music, bro.
But like I said, Thug gets out, and instead of focusing on good music in his career, he would really get to pushing it with the internet every chance he got. And I mean, even after he got free, he was still
like rapper,
throwing shots at Gunna, calling him a rat. Basically, every chance he got. XXL wrote this back in November last year. This was a month after Thug got free. On Saturday, November 9th, Thug went to X.
Gonna stop acting like we friends on the internet. I don't know you, my guy.
Formerly known as Twitter, to let off the
back in November
as a surprise to some rap fans who thought everything was cool.
It's not looking good, bro.
As part of
generational downfall is crazy,
probation last week, Brian still asked the judge to allow the two rappers to work together, which was granted. A tweet would get sent out that said,
he's forever legend,
like we friends on the internet. I don't know you. Then he would delete the comment, but before Young Thug could delete it, this is what fans would say. Fans started to respond what he had to say. There was a mixed reaction based on what happened in court last week and those who still believe Gunna is a snitch for taking his own plea deal in the YSL RICO. So some people was like, Gunna a rat. Some people was like, Young Thug, why is you still on this? But remember, Thug got out of jail, but he was on probation. He was on real strict probation. They was telling him to really watch what he say. But low-key, I think Twitter and social media as a whole is going to be Young Thug's downfall. And what I mean by that is you're going to see him.
Yeah, he should have just kept quiet, bro.
Gunna. And even when he was dissing Gunna, people felt the way about that. People was like, maybe this is not the smartest decision after he just came out and got put on this strict-ass probation.
Yeah, I mean,
knowing you got...
Yeah, he should just more so focus on the future of YSL at this point.
Watch what you say. So for you to keep dissing this man, it don't seem like a good idea. Then to make it all worse, back when Young Scooter died, rest in peace, they was trying to take Thug freedom away because Scooter passed, right? And instead of Young Thug, you know, not saying anything or just getting online and be like, rest in peace, he started talking about the DA. He started talking about the people that was actually working this case. And when 12 seen that, they was trying to get his probation took. The Variety wrote this. Young Thug
Yeah,
has
you're
been
right,
accused of violating
Swag. I
terms of his
completely agree.
probation as Georgia prosecutors are seeking to revoke it over his social media activity. Prosecutors filed a motion to revoke his probation on
he should've just
Wednesday,
kept
claiming
quiet,
that
bro.
Thug violated it with posts on social media. The filing states that he tweeted an image of an investigator with the Atlanta Police Department who was involved in his trial, accompanied by the caption, "The biggest liar in the DA office." In doing so, prosecutors assert that he
Well,
demonstrated.
I think, and Breativity said it last stream, Thug is probably gonna more so lean towards like the new gen and really have that like a big standout thing on his album, in my opinion. I think he's gonna probably have, obviously we've seen songs with him and Lone. I think he's gonna have him like him, Lone, you know, all like the lit people on his project. I think that's what's gonna happen. He also can't rap no more about the same. Yeah,
judicial proceedings.
he's gotta drop a banger, bro.
Thug
He
got
has
out. He
to.
on his probation. Like I said, I keep saying it, but this nigga knew he had to watch what he say. Yet he would get on Twitter time and time again saying this about this person or saying that about the next person. But for him to talk about the Atlanta Police Department,
You think Kent's not gonna clear it?
Atlanta Police Department was a crazy
now it's a really sticky
decision,
situation.
and they was
It's
really
really weird.
trying to take his freedom away over this. So when I get to what's going on today and yesterday, you gonna be like, damn. Why is Young Thug even still tweeting? This is the worst decision he could be making.
Yo,
But them
Prince is
tweets ain't
funny,
just
bro.
end with Atlanta Police Department. The internet was not messing with Young Thug over some of these tweets he was sending out. So a couple months ago, what was this, June?
Yeah,
11th,
you're right.
End of May.
You're right.
Kid Cudi.
Oh yeah.
What did he come up? Well, there was old problems.
This
If
was
y'all
just
don't
so
know,
weird,
years ago,
though.
early 2010s, Kid Cudi was dating Cassie, the one that's involved with Diddy. So they messing around. Diddy found out. Diddy was like, man, I'm not with that. So he would get mad. He went in dead ass, blew up Kid Cudi's car. Now this was all them years ago. Kid Cudi's probably thinking, man, this ain't even ever gonna come up again until Diddy
Literally
tried-
blew up his car. He threw a Molotov cocktail at his car, bro. That's some like COD type score streak, bro.
Again, Diddy
That's
and Troy, y'all know
insane.
the whole situation going on. And
How do you get
witnesses.
Molotovs?
And one person that needed
I didn't
to be
even think
called
they do that in real life. I thought that was some like World War II type stuff. Like it probably ended in like the 1950s or something. Yeah, like some GTA
That boy
type thing,
Kid
bro.
Cudi, so he goes to the state.
That's a
he said what he need to
devious
do,
thing,
and he
bro.
get up out of there. That was that until Young Thug would get on Twitter embarrassing himself once again.
That's
Cudi went to court.
crazy.
Thug get on Twitter talking about damn. Cudi a rat, which I don't understand why he trying to put these street principles on the Kid Cudi when y'all
Yeah,
know
that
Kid
makes no
Cudi don't
sense.
really present himself like that. Kid Cudi not no
Yeah.
street nigga. Kid Cudi has never
And why would he just want to get involved in that whole Diddy situation also?
trade himself to be a part of these street antics or allow these street rules to apply to him. So for Thug to tweet this out, he got hella backlash. It was a big part of the internet really looking at Thug like you are a grown man still tweeting stuff like this. You just beat a Rico and you still tweeting stuff like this.
Okay.
So really over
Part
this past
3?
year, Thug done been pushing against the snitching agenda. I mean, he been publicly hating
It's
rats
an
for
old
years,
Russian
every
weapon.
chance he got. Like I said, he would basically be on that all rats must die time. And that was cool and all up until these past few
Sick
days.
work,
now,
bro.
Thug right now is really looking like the biggest hypocrite in hip hop. 10-year-old footage randomly popped up online of Thug speaking to 12, and it wasn't a F y'all, I ain't gonna tell y'all nothing. It was a lot of chatter.
This motherfucker from New Orleans. I'm from Atlanta. This was in Atlanta, and I was in New Orleans. I said, what the f? That was so weird. Man, I shot at to us. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know.
Talking about when Wayne's tour bus
They
got
said
shot?
Roscoe, but I don't wanna, I don't wanna block. I don't wanna like block out y'all case by saying Roscoe ain't do that. You know Roscoe? Man, that man scrub. That fool. I'm like,
And when it's touched online, the whole internet, the whole world was on his ass. And I mean, he kind of asked for it, especially with the way
Nah,
he done
Thug's
carried
chilling,
himself
bro.
since he done
Thug's
got free.
chilling.
What did he tweet a couple months ago? He got on Twitter talking about if you a rat, you
Thug
might as
got
well
money,
make some
bro. Y'all know
gospel
Thug got-
music. And
let's get it,
people
Sora.
been trolling that man. Go on Twitter right now. All you gonna see
But
is
shoot, that Brian Steele rate I know is crazy.
Thug gospel memes. They got that nigga in the church. They got him on the church glass. Like,
Yo.
Thug is getting trolled right
That's
now.
kind of a hard
much so
cover,
that
though, I'm
Hip-hop
not gonna
DX will write this. Young Thug is facing tons of backlash on social media. Been recirculating alleged leaked audio of a 2-hour interrogation in which he appears to name drop Pee Wee Roscoe. According to Thugger Daily Twitter account, the audio originally surfaced 2 years ago, and that account also pointed out that DJ Academics reshared the video at the time. Fans been having a field day with the drama. Many of them brought up the ongoing beef with Gunna. Young Thug ratted and he went so hard on Gunna despite him not doing anything against him. Another person said, so he ain't mad
Yo,
at
get the
Gunna no more.
Molotov.
He can't be after this. So Thug came out and he name dropped Pee Wee Roscoe. So Roscoe did 10 years behind Lil Wayne tour bus getting shot up back all them years ago. And that footage of Young Thug, talking to the interrogator.
Shoot, she on the market. You know where to come through. Telling y'all right now.
Kind of got people feeling like Young Thug was the reason that this man got.
Bro, imagine getting hit by a Molotov cocktail, bro. Imagine just being in your car and you just see your window break and you just see a Molotov cocktail just run through
because he
and drop in your passenger seat, bro.
And people was thinking he was about to get online mad, talking crazy about Thug, saying this, saying that, but he would get online and defend Thug. He was like, man, Thug ain't no rat, Thug solid. This when the internet got to questioning. They was like, is this nigga brainwashed? Did Thug
swag,
pay the bag? Is YSL throwing that bag over to him for him to be on his side?
Politics,
we're
man.
not
Yo,
doing YSL.
Clean as Listerine, man. Clean as Ivory soap. You feel what I'm saying? I done the time. I did that. That's what you supposed to do. When you go in interrogation room, that's what you do. He told you, man, we sell the Wayne Carter weed. What the is wrong with you? You feel what I'm saying? No, a statement is this right here.
That is some Looney Tunes type thing.
That's him. He did that. He didn't do that. He did what a taxpaying citizen do. A real kept it solid, kept it overly real. You feel what I'm saying? Really tried to pull me out the hole. So shit, I don't. You feel what I'm saying? Now, when it comes to the PR, now y'all don't remember when I was locked up. Now let me just show you how the PRs and the internet selective politics. You know what I mean? We're gonna keep it real. When I was locked up and Jeff was locked up, we went viral when they was like, that's the type of friend you want. He was like, man, Roscoe ain't told y'all the damn thing.
I mean, yeah, realistically, without Gunna, has YSL truly moved another artist? I mean, Keed I did have a lot of hopes in Keed. Obviously, Keed, what happened to Keed? RIP Keed, he was actually really good. Gotti had a little moment, but other than that, really? YSL never really had it. I mean, now they got something with 1300 Saint and 9 Vicious, but that's still under them. You got a long ways to go in terms of mainstream.
Yeah, man. He told
right,
yeah.
He
I think you already told him. Yeah, Roscoe went to
Gotti had maybe a couple songs, but I think Keed was gonna be the one.
Yeah, Roscoe.
Yeah. RP Keed, he was a goat. Come on, man. He was cold.
He never put me on the scene or no crime or attachment to no crime. If anything, he helped me. That could have costed him.
9 can take it the farthest.
Got to be crazy. You feel what I'm saying?
I look at think 1300 Saint can low key.
A rap is that shit now you see what's going on.
We'll see though.
We'll see. You can't pay me. Come on, man.
9 and 1300 Saint do have a good trajectory.
Well connected, overly respected. My mama couldn't do that shit behind. You feel what I'm saying? You know how good it feel, nigga? They say I told, I stole, I rolled. You feel what I'm saying? They said everything about P. You know what I'm saying? I turned over to a G. Come on, man. No, selective politics, what y'all doing? Why 6ix9ine ain't no good? Y'all hanging with Gunna. Boss.
I feel like if 9 stops the gimmicks and just focus on making another project with a good concept like Studio Addict, it'll do amazing. Yeah, I mean, low-key, antics or not, 9 is still going up. And I do think 9 should low-key chill on that, which, I mean, looks like he has. I think 9 low-key try to almost make fun of the industry. Yo, y'all really ain't gonna do nothing. I could say this, that, and that. Y'all really ain't gonna do nothing. Of course, to a point, as a fan, felt like, bro, you were doing too much. But it seems like he chilled out on that. And yeah, low-key, it seems like he's probably just focused on his music.
Game, you feel what I'm saying? That on road and told and got on the stand with on demand. Yeah.
I don't think the allegations are gonna hold him back, though. How many other rappers have allegations?
Ain't nothing tricking about that, man. Come on, man. I love you, Jeff. You kept it overly real. So. Out of 30 man, only one I can look in the eye.
Studio Addict is
my only co-defendant, man.
Best,
come on, man.
Sure.
We still here with no tear, man. Made it through the storm without a bruise. Now I see the world is totally confused.
The Thug will respond back to all this niggas saying this. They didn't play my interrogation video in court.
Yeah, 1000%. 9, bro. Yesterday when I seen 9 go on stage, Apollo Red was on stage. He was cool. It was all right. But when 9 got on stage, bro, 9 has he stole a spot. It was Apollo Red wasn't even on stage. I'm not gonna lie. 9 got on that stage and just completely overtook the whole stage, bro. You could tell 9 has that superstar aura type thing.
Right.
That's when I was like, damn, 9's lit, bro. I was sitting there damn, 9 got it, bro.
Where?
Yeah, he got it, bro.
Young Thug responded to this though. YSL
Yeah, he's got the star power, yeah.
Co-founder of YSL would get online, not defending that nigga, but calling him a rat, saying that people was brainwashed, saying that Thug is snake.
Yeah, they was going stupid for him.
Come home, still talking about nigga rat. Bro, that's God. That ain't nothing but God biting you back in your ass, bro. Cause you probably came.
And he like, yeah, he overtook that stage 1,000%.
And came home and minded your business and been humble. But instead, you still coming out pushing the rat narrative, bro, and all that, this, that, and the third.
Narrative.
Came back and bought your bitch in the ass. But that ain't the key. Brainwashed people. He still got more bit talking about, and y'all heard it with y'all own ears. You got motherfuckers talking about AI. It did that in the third, and oh, he ain't rat on nobody. Bro, if you sit down with 12, bust out and say these words. If y'all talking about a nigga like Gunner ratted from saying yes, ma'am, you mean to tell me this not making a nigga a rat by saying they said Roscoe shot the bus up, and then Roscoe did 10 years behind, and you just got on the internet talking about didn't rat on you? Boy, your ass so brainwashed, it's sickening. Y'all need daddy figures, and y'all sitting back waiting on something good, waiting on something to happen. Like, yeah, I'm gonna stick around. Maybe a nigga put me on. Maybe a nigga I can get rich. I'm not studying the internet, but I'm just letting y'all know how brainwashed and weird the world and the internet is. Y'all, Roscoe, you the worstest. Twin, you worse than the rat itself. You did 10 years, twin, behind shit. Roscoe, you did 10 years behind it, brother. And you just come on the internet and say a nigga didn't tell on you when everybody just heard this man say your name a few times.
Yeah, this situation is crazy, bro. Holy.
Trying to defend himself. But it ain't go well with the internet. Every time he would say something, the fans would just clown him. The internet would just clown him. And he would get on Twitter and say this motion got filed because the detective lied and said I made a statement in the back of a police car. Stupid, that would never happen. And then he would post the paperwork along with the tweet. The paperwork would say this. Based on information and belief, the prosecution and some of its witnesses, including but not limited to Detective Quinn, may wrongly stated that Jeffrey Williams was in the back of the police car.
No, say deny. That'd be fire.
Information on the murder case. Same is untrue. However, same also places Young Thug character in issue by being in the locked police car and having information on a murder case. So Thug would tweet this out. But this where other people in the industry
it's out?
step in. Rollo.
What's good, Kobe? We're watching this whole Young Thug drama type. It's juicy. I'm not gonna lie. This situation is sticky, bro. It's a lot of stuff going on in this thing. Holy, dude.
For real. And you still called Lil Baby and told him to cut me off. I wasn't right. So now you're gonna have to go through what me and Gunna went through. And we waiting on that gospel album too, twin. And Thug will respond back to this in probably the worst way he could have. He basically said, I snitched and I'm sorry. Thug would say, see, the difference between me and you is one of your friends said you didn't lie. You actually told on real people. You said that somebody actually did something that they was arrested for. I made an honest mistake saying that we sold Lil Wayne weed to try to prove a point to detectives that we wasn't beefing with them. See the difference? And let's not forget, you told finally you would take the stand on me and Lucci, in our case, to get out of jail. But what? Thug really embarrassing himself right now. What do you mean you made an honest mistake?
Yeah, that's what
And the response to this tweet, it got Young Thug in hell right now. Every tweet is saying, oh, so Young Thug admitting he ratted. Niggas saying Young Thug a rat. They making rat memes. You know the pit with Young Thug reaching over Lil Durk? Them they turned that nigga to a rat. They cooking him right now. So in other words, Thug did all this dissing Gunna, dissing rats just to basically admit he told, and then it was a quote-unquote honest mistake. And it was everybody weighing in on this situation.
Man, I ain't gonna cap with y'all, man. Listen, I'm having a absolute blast.
Yo, why does Ak have the most struggle braids I've ever seen? Look at them tiny little braids, bro. Are those, y'all think that's real or not?
Now, here's the thing. I'm a civilian. And I think rappers don't realize that most civilians don't care about snitching. We really don't care. You know what I mean? It's like, yo, I listen to King Von. I listen to killers. I don't want to kill people. I don't care about killers. I don't even like killers. I don't like criminals. But I listen to the music.
Yo,
I'm watching the street right now. They're going through hell. Yo, everybody. They're having crisis management teams trying to figure out.
Yeah, and why have I never seen Ak's cut ever in my life? I swear to God, I've never seen academics without a hat or something on his head.
Yo, they're fighting for their lives right now, man. Yo, who's a snitch? Who's not a snitch? It's a snitch off. This is great. Yo, I love when streets have to prove themselves to us. Because we watch it.
Oh, he actually has a good airline?
Yes, sir. Sure, crash out. Go ahead. We'll just keep watching.
Hey, listen, I'm finna slaughter Young Thug. I got the Anton Daniels tonight. I got Big Bank Saturday. I got Say Cheese TV tomorrow. I'm finna go on a run with this real. Thanks for
yeah,
that.
he's funny too.
Thanks for that alley hoop. I'm finna go on a run. Say, I'm coming down court behind the back. I'm finna go on the run, baby. Boom. Say listen, I prophesied this. Right now, say TCV is looking at all these old videos. I told y'all Young Thug was gonna tell it. I told y'all. I'm always willing to bet with any rapper. If they keep Young Thug ass locked up 6 more months in the conditions he in, he'll tell to get out of jail too.
That's crazy.
They keep him 6 more months. Locked up in them conditions like that there. He'll tell to get out of jail too. He about ready.
Who's
to
the
break.
assistant
This is
fat?
our
Yeah, I
story
remember
to hip-hop
that.
community. I have single-handedly, me and Lil Woody, when I Woody did, I started first. I have single-handedly destroyed the hip-hop community. You can't deny that.
He got the
You have
headphones.
the right to remain silent. The street niggas I used to watch before, they said, I don't want to talk to no motherfucking police. Fuck you talking to me for? Take me back. You gonna bring it. First thing they tell you before you sit
Yeah,
down,
he's jokes,
you
bro.
do know you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in court. You have
Imagine
a right
that
to
dude in the
attorney.
car
You
over
have a
there,
right to have
just
an
hearing
attorney
Uncle
present.
yapping.
We don't talk to police. Man, where Willie? I'm finna call Scarface. Scarface got a whole song talking about we don't talk to police. I thought, man, what is he doing? Talk a 2-hour interrogation, and you mad at Yak got it. You mad at Gunna. Gunna don't have no interrogation tape, and everybody mad at Gunna. This is what I tell y'all. Hip hop is fake. They pick and choose. Come on over here, Young Thug. Turn in your jersey, Young Thug, and come on over here and sit down with the tattletale niggas. You didn't take the stand, but you told. You tattletale. Come on over here, come tell. I'm telling everybody.
I think Uzi or Cardi care about the Thug situation.
Gonna tell.
Yeah,
at some
probably.
point when they get in trouble
Yeah.
with the law.
I mean, if I were them, I wouldn't surround. Not right now. It's way too hot for that. They definitely do, bro. That's Thug. That's Thug. That's like everyone's OG.
But the
Especially Uzi and
situation's still
Cardi.
going on, and it's getting more updates like every hour. And I don't know what it is about Young Thug, but he really has been this controversy machine since he done got out of prison.
And that's all Thug's fault, by the way. It's not like anybody did anything. Bro, Thug has himself tweeting from his iPhone consistently. Just like the most like stuff that nobody
not
cares
like,
about.
he a controversy machine, but he feeding the streets. Thug ain't feeding the streets.
Was he a
He's
mafia?
only been feeding niggas controversy. He's only been giving
Yeah.
people more reasons to
He was
not
low-key,
like him
yeah.
as a person. Young Thug
Low-key.
is a legend. That nigga done had class.
Do you think Baby 21 and Future are still gonna work with Thug after this? I don't. Well, did you hear that leaked phone call with 21 Savage and Thug? He's probably gonna play
on
it.
classics.
Watch.
But with the way he's showing himself,
They was talking about
the way
Gunna.
he's showing his character, people is really looking at Thug interesting. They like, nigga, you is too old to still be acting the way you acting. You a grown ass man and you bringing up rats every sentence. You bringing up Gunna every chance you get.
That's
So
literally
people is
all he had
like,
to do,
What are we
bro.
talking about?
All he had
but
to do.
then
That's his
Twitter
fault.
is just making it all worse. And what I'm saying this is because, like I said before, Thug is sitting here on this strict ass 15-year probation where they probably watching every single thing he's doing, everything he's saying, every move he making. 12 is watching because you know they waiting on this nigga to slip up one time so they can send him back. So for him to get on Twitter and defend himself from snitching allegations, basically admitting that, oh, I lied to the police and I didn't say this and I did that. Like they not watching him, like they not waiting for him to slip up just one time so they can send him back to the pen. Thug got too much money to even be responding to some shit like this. Because me personally,
Prince
if I was
passionate
him,
about
I'm
this.
not responding to none of this. I'm not calling nobody no rat. I'm not talking about the DA on Twitter. I'm not even responding to people calling me a rat. Because now I got too much money for that. Let's say I was Thug and I did rat. I'm still not going to respond because I like my freedom. And then it's
Yeah, he
like
shouldn't
Thug
have
done
said
seen
nothing, bro. He shouldn't
firsthand
have said
that they
nothing.
tried to take away his freedom over some tweets, yet he gonna get on here.
Yeah, I'm
and
trying to
do all
see
this
what that
crime
tweet
talk on
is,
Twitter
bro.
and all this rat talk. This is a
Who, Prince?
terrible move.
Probably.
Get on top of it with
I would.
all this rat
I'd
allegations.
be a snitch. I would 1000% snitch, bro. I ain't got no street ties. I don't got nothing. If I'm trying to get out, I'm getting out.
It's coming out 21 Savage.
Not doing nothing to stay in there, bro.
Sideways. What's
See ya.
next, Thug?
Peace.
I
I'm
don't
gone.
Really know, but this is a real bad look, and I'm gonna need this nigga to lock in before one of these tweets get him sent back. What are y'all thoughts though? Do y'all think? Young
Okay,
Thug
where
really
did he-
snitched, or do you think people is taking this out of context and taking it out of proportion?
Damn, bro. That is a messy situation, bro. Holy.